What am I looking at? Hold on, let me get the voice going.
Yeah. Gabagool.
Tim.
What am I looking at? There we are.
Oh, you're already here. River here is. It is blisteringly hot. You nigh instantaneously regret your choice of apparel. Why did you instinctively put your hoodie back on over this robe, gown?
You the mailman or mail person thing?
This must be Dave. Rose mentioned he talked a lot, and you start to explain that it becomes apparent he is having this conversation at you, not with you. Wow, it is unbelievably humid.
Person adjacent. Anyway, Egbert told me you'd show up eventually. Which I never doubted for a second. It's one of the core tenets of the United States Postal Service is that you visit 4 extremely specific and spread out teenagers with sweating all over yourself.
Thanks, Dave. Glad you understand.
Practically a crime not being increasingly moist while out here delivering letters on the roof of a skyrise. Which, as you know, is the most effective and legal way to drop off the post.
The horrible thing about Dave is that he doesn't use commas. Yeah, no, it can be very hard to tell where he takes a breath.
My brain's trying to autofill them in with no package.
It is actually really cool how much this kid seems to talk at you, but you were barely listening. Has the sun always been that red? Has the sky always been that wavy?
You alright?
You are hardly alright. You tug at the collar of your soggy mess of a hoodie. This is an overwhelming, oppressive heat. An almost impenetrable air fills your lungs as you try to take a series of shallower and shallower breaths. The world fades to white. When you wake up, you're sitting propped up on a cheap futon in front of a large television. A rough approximation of a person does an elaborate series of controlled flails culminating in what you can only describe as skateboarding for assholes. On your left, Dave exists in a quantum state that is both somehow sitting and laying down, but also neither. With the precision of a Swiss watchmaker, he deftly presses a series of buttons that make an off-polygon man on screen T-pose and fall face forward into the ground. Seconds later, his skateboard flops helplessly next to him. He doesn't look away from the screen as he speaks.
So, I guess you lived. It's not that, I'm invested, but, John might have been sad if you died. I couldn't give less of a shit.
Classic John.
Did you meet the mailman?
My guy, we have gone over this time and time and time and time again. How do I put this in terms you understand? Have you ever met a mailman in your life? Even the shitty Costner flick you love, the dude has decency to at least wear the outfit.
I knew you'd watch it.
No, I'd never waste my precious time watching even a single one of the Z-list garbage you try to wreck me. I'm just stating stone cold fact. I just read an outline and browsed a few review sites to see what people were saying.
I don't know. It sounds like that probably took a lot more time and effort than just watching the movie itself, Dave.
What I'm saying is that this isn't a mailman. I don't even think this is a person. You have thrust a person styled entirely into my life under the alluring guise of a parcel delivery, which, if I'm understanding right, this clown isn't even very good at on account of how bad they boiled the only delivery that mattered. At least Lalonde?
Lalonde.
At least Lalonde had the good sense to be skeptical of this absolute fucking tomfoolery.
Did someone call for me? Oh, never mind. Guess I'll go back to burning my throat.
You're right.
Don't be a dick. The mailman is cool, alright? He said he'd be my only friend.
John, buddy, sorry, I cannot stress this enough. You wouldn't know cool if it bit you right in the ass.
Wow.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
No, yes, I'm already cool.
The dopest person you've ever met chomping away, just really getting up in there, ice cold and ear deep in a king's feast of ass.
What the hell are you talking about, dude? I don't need to hear this bullshit. God, it's fucking nasty.
This is fucking. I love him.
Hell yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, is Dave
No,
closeted?
I want you to
or
shut
something?
up and read that next line.
Are you okay? Yeah. There's nothing at all flirtatious about two bros discussing eating ass. I'll take that as a yes. I'll take that as a yes.
It is.
Hell yeah.
It is
Let me
implied that
just
he
quietly
might be gay.
screenshot that.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Is it implied that he's gay or bi? Just out of curiosity.
Mostly it's implied that he's gay, but it never really happens. Implied, in all caps, implied. Yeah, no,
There's nothing wrong about discussing eating ass with your bros. Like, come on.
And if I remember right, from what I've heard, Dirt is gay.
yeah, pretty much, more or less.
I'm just thinking like the
Hey,
conversation would
hey,
go,
hey.
like, bro, I wouldn't eat your ass. I saw what you eat. That would be a very bro conversation.
Yeah,
There you go, madam.
If you can't suck your bro's dick, then are you really a friend?
Thanks, man.
Is it
Appreciate
gay to help the homies?
You gotta kiss the homies goodnight.
all right.
No matter what.
I'm gonna hit the next button there. It seems like he's got a lot to think about, and that maybe this is a little heavy for the first time meeting. You already feel emotionally exhausted.
No fucking way we're in this for the long haul, partner. We are entrenched in this shit. You and me are fighting on the front lines of isn't he World War One. Troops are spilling over the embankment armed to the teeth with various literature and pamphlets. Hang on, I just went blurry for me. There it
Give
is.
it a moment.
I'm already learning so much about myself.
Oh. Is that good?
The enemy is at the gates of my sexuality, and our air support is nowhere to be seen. If I don't make it, tell my wife or maybe husband I died like I lived. Being cool as fuck. Oh wait, actually no, what he's saying is a lot better.
Yeah.
Completely baller in every conceivable way.
This conversation train has not just gone off the rails, but is crashing headfirst into the nearest village. Just some unsuspecting hamlet fallen prey to with this out-of-control ride. This is no longer a conversation you have any say in. You just look around the room for anything else to talk about. So, puppets, right?
Oh, no. You fucked up, mailman.
You fucked up.
You fucked up.
I actually liked my own delivery on that.
You fucked
You
up,
open the
mailman.
floodgates of introspection. We are balls deep in the discourse waters, and there's nobody to blame but yourself.
Phew-wee.
He stops pacing to look contemplative. His voice lowers to a mumble. Is he still talking to you? Does he still want to talk about this or not? It is nearly impossible to tell.
No, okay, hear me out. Do I have to come up with a gay name now, or can I still be Dave? I'm thinking of Dave, but let's not shoot ourselves. That's the amateur choice.
I
Oh,
like,
this is clearly the best character.
I like how you corpsed at the end there. You couldn't make it.
Oh my fucking god! I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I broke character, but holy fucking shit.
Gave.
Ah yes, Dave Newell from my...
Gave in.
I mean, obviously, you have to change your name once you come out. Obviously, my full title would be Gabe Shredded Dick Writer.
I don't think anyone's gonna make it, guys.
This is amazing. Oh my fucking.
Okay,
Cheers to
that's
this.
enough.
You know,
There's-
no. What I think is funny. What I think is funny is the fact that not only is he like being like, oh, I'm gay, but he's like, oh yeah, not only would I be gay, I'd also be a bottom.
There's gotta be a better way than this. You are so tired.
Oh,
Ah.
well,
Rip.
so let me
you're
talk about my gayness for the next hour.
Gave. Some of these sentences are throwing errors in my brain. The door opens and Dave is standing there, but not walking in. He leaned up against the door frame, sipping a juice. Where'd he get a juice? What the fuck?
Happy juice.
Happy juice.
Oh wait. Hallway juice, my guy.
Hallway juice.
What, you don't keep food stuff stashed around your house? What do you do when you get hungry, dumbass?
No, that's not it. You mean you usually just keep it in the fridge or whatever.
Too obvious. Somebody help this useless clown.
You're sure, Dave, that you met many clowns in your day, and only some of them were useless.
Name one.
Bandit. Got him.
Got his ass.
Oh,
Wait. Ow.
You can't.
man, guess I need to perform harakiri now.
Yep,
I've been
see ya.
dishonored.
You can't. Why did you say that? Clowns are awful. Everybody knows this. Guess who's got you there? You know, despite
What
the
about Big
overwhelmingly...
Russian Clown Lady?
Shut up. Despite the overwhelmingly plush decor of the rest of the house, there is a distinct lack of puppets in here.
That's more my bro's thing. Oh, I get it. So the whole reason why he says that he likes puppets is so he can like he tries to force himself to like him so he can be closer to his brother.
Kinda, yeah.
Not that they aren't deliriously sick. Just a whole hospital ward full of the illest children you've ever seen. Each one more to pup than the last.
To pup?
Yeah, pup. Like puppets.
You're gonna be honest, it doesn't really seem like his heart's in it.
How do you mean? I
Well-
actually say that.
Oh no.
Well, it's just that he doesn't really seem to be all into the puppets. Feels a little performative.
Well, I guess I got my own stuff I'm into, like men.
Man.
Like, if I were to rank it on 1 to 10, I'd say puppets are probably a solid 7, maybe 6.5.
You got this kid on the ropes, just one more push. In fact, you even go as far as to say that the puppet thing sort of sucks. It's extremely weird. The cameras, the hiding things like an animal, it all seems a little, whack.
Wet.
For a while, he just seems to look at you, almost as if he's sizing you up. There's a long stretch where Dave doesn't break eye contact with you, and he just finishes his cute little juice and crumples it up. He takes an ambitious shot in the trash can and misses by about 7.5 feet.
Damn, I could have sworn I had game. You're throwing me off, mailman.
Yes, that is correct. You are a faithful employee of the Postal Service.
I mean, I definitely believe you, but let's say I didn't. Let's say I had a cool friend. Even though they're too cool to care about details like this. They were a little skeptical of this whole situation. Maybe they'd want some proof. You were who you said you were. Before they even let you get any closer to their friends. Just throwing that hypothetical out there.
What proof could he possibly need?
Say the oath.
What?
The oath. The mail oath. The oath that you as a mailman were supposed to take once you swore your life to the postal service.
Look, the thing about that is,
I mean, unless you weren't really a mailman.
behind sunglasses, Dave's eyes shift ever so slightly to what you might describe in less immediate harrowing situation as a moderately priced looking mall katana mounted to his wall. You realize this may not have been. You may realize that maybe now is not the best time to complain about your impeccable ruse. You can't believe
Impeccable.
you can't believe you've managed to put yourself in a moral peril yet again. Firstly, chuckle and shake your head. Oh, the situation you get yourself into. Dave, not privy to your private thoughts for once, looks on. Why, of course you can recite the man oath. You say with confidence that is misplaced as it is unfounded. You perk up. Now is your time to shine. Maybe it's popped collar, but you are feeling good about this one. You got this. You have lied to tons of kids. One more, it will be a smooth sailing from here on out. Open your mouth and there's a brief moment where everything feels like it's going to be okay.
Take that!
You immediately start sobbing and crumple into a disgusting mess on the floor. Me too, bro. Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that.
Fuck up. Oh my god.
Here, let me send you a beer, Val.
That's a self-report. That's a self-report.
Mom, come pick me up.
Fuck. Oh, wow, okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
You know, it's alright. Oh, mailman, you don't even have a real mailman outfit. You were a fraud. You don't even know how much stamps cost.
Oh my god. Jesus, just... Okay. It's gonna be alright there,
Dave squats down next to you, deflated body, and pats you a little awkwardly on what he assumes is your shoulder. You say you're sorry you tricked him, and you just want to impress him because John said he was so cool.
it's fine, I guess.
You thought for sure he'd want to go see his friends. You thought you had him figured out.
First and last mistake, mailman. But you'll learn. I'm a mystery. Got that history. Fuck with the plot, my flow's so hot they leave you looking blistery. Racially ambiguous. My rhyme's contiguous. At the OG with my homie, but breadsticks are continuous.
You know what? Fuck it. You just let him go for a while. You don't even know if that is the last one rhyme, but fuck it if you aren't charmed by this little bastard. You lean back in your chair and just absorb it all, sitting in the worst restaurant imaginable with your new rapping teen friend while the other patrons do their best to ignore his incredible rhymes.
I mean, to be fair, when it comes to that, like, technically, with the way that I did it, I made it sound like it rhymed, kind of like how Eminem can rhyme orange and door hinge.
Yeah. After a short while, Dave abruptly stops freestyling, and you open your eyes.
Oh, fuck, you know what time it is?
No, your sprite doesn't have a watch drawn on it.
It's breadstick 30, no watch necessary.
Let's go.
Fuck me, I love breadsticks.
Me too.
I never talk about it. This is a very real and hidden character trait. Is this actually the first time that, like, it's mentioned that he loves breadsticks?
Winner!
This is a very real and hidden character trait no one knows about me.
Well, that sounds like a very real and hidden character trait that nobody ever knew about him. And we are certainly not finding this out now because of a series of seemingly unrelated events that possibly change the continuity of this universe, allowing these sort of otherwise narratively unimportant traits to shine through. Wow, he is really going to town, those breadsticks. Maybe this is all friendship needs to be, spending some quality FaceTime with a solid bro and just absolutely decimating some bottomless breadsticks at a bad chain Italian restaurant. Maybe the real lesson here is friendship doesn't have to be a grand gesture or high adventure. Maybe the real friends...
I understand you're having a moment, but I'm absolutely going to eat your breadsticks if you don't stop talking about what friendship means to you.
Maybe the breadsticks were the friendships we made along the way.
Yeah, man, whatever you want. Breadsticks.
Yay!
Bread.
Breadsticks.